Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to a new roguelike. This one is called Pyrene. It is sort of a deck builder, grid-based movement, jazz thing going on. Let's get it started. We're in a run. We'll go over some of the meta stuff that they have in the hub after we have completed the run, either winning or dying. We'll do our best. Anyway, this is our character right here. We have 15 health. You can see our provisions on the left, spirits, and gold as well. There's going to be a lot of mechanics to cover, but I'll do my best to say them. So we have to move left, right, up, or down on the grid and choose a card basically to go into. You can see the enemies. They are marked in red with how much health they have. How much damage they deal to you is equal to the amount of health that they do have. When you land on a different card, it'll have a different effect. The hunting knife, it deals 1 damage to a random enemy in play, triggered 3 different times. So if we go down, it will trigger that and damage the enemies around us. We cannot move backwards after we have moved away from a space. Gold coins are going to be used to purchase some different things. The single bow deals 5 damage to the enemy with the most HP. So we're going to do that, kill that donkey. They're going to drop some gold for us. This will heal you for some HP. Now we have to actually attack the... What the heck was that thing, a goat? So it dealt 1 damage to me since it only had 1 health. Spirits are gathered so that we can use our abilities in the bottom right. Our current ability is Quick Strike, gives you 1 dodge, then attack the enemy with the most HP. So dodge ignores all damage from future attacks, just kind of like what you would think. Now, you might say we have no spaces left, but now we have to use our Spend the Night. Allows you to draw new cards, gives +1 max HP to enemies if you leave them in play. If you are short on provisions, you will take piercing damage instead. We will take damage for it. So you have to do this in order to actually exit here. We are looking for, I think they call it a votive. So we have to sit here and basically keep killing enemies, and you kind of want to try pretty hard to min-max and kill everything possible so we can earn more money and so that we can get more resources for further on in the run. This game is actually surprisingly difficult. It might look quite simple and easy, and I guess it is simple in that sense, but it's actually really hard, and I've definitely died very, very often, even early on in the game, just sort of accidentally. So the skeleton has resurrection. If you look in the top right, you can kind of see the passives there. After death, returns to life immediately. So we want to kill the enemies and gather votive shards. Gives +1 to the votive altar in play. So that will give it a +1, and the higher you're able to get this, the better the reward will be when we are done. Remember, we can't go backwards. So if I go up here and attack the manticore, for instance, then we will be stuck. We have to use the votive to leave. However, you can kind of milk things here. I can kill that enemy and leave their shard, go down here, use more provisions to spend the night in order to try to get a higher votive. Now, I have to start counting our health here. 1, 3, 6. This would be too much, though. But we should have... These enemies are all pretty plain, so we should have plenty of health in order to kill all of these. Grab the last shard here. If we tried the rest now, we don't have any provisions, so it would deal 4 damage to us. I can use the Quick Strike, but the shards carry over between battles, so you may want to simply hold out. Plus, I would not be able to get over here to this enemy because we can't move diagonally. So we got a level 7 votive shard. We get all our health and provisions back, but the gold and the spirits do carry over. Let's grab our holy feather there. I'll talk about what's going on over there in a second. So this card will be added to the deck. We have to choose a card here. Apple gives you 3 provisions, gives you 2 dodge, and heals you for 2 HP, triggered 2 times. Ooh, I like that quite a bit. We already know what dodge does. Root heals you for 1 HP for each empty space in play. I definitely like the invisibility potion a lot more here, I think. That sounds very, very good. So now, we have added a card to the deck, but you can only have as many cards as you have endurance. So we have to kind of remove something here and just put it last in the deck. Blueberry gives you 1 provision and 1 spirit. Let's see, medicinal herb heals you 1 HP and removes all your negative status effects. I kind of like having that in the deck. Apple, it just gives you 3 provisions. I'm hoping we can do without the apple. I think it should be fine. And we've kind of seen everything else here. So you just drag and drop. Our deck has been slightly altered. Allow us to move on here. So this is Corrupted Altar. I don't think it actually does anything different. It's just kind of signifying that we're starting a battle here. And that's sort of the rinse and repeat, but it gets quite complex, and you have to plan out your moves very carefully eventually. I think it's a good time to use Quick Strike. This way we have a dodge to avoid getting hit by something. I think we're going to go this way. Again, I can't go in here without hitting a dead end, which would require us to spend the night to respawn everything. I think I'd rather go up here, get the heal, get some more gold that way. These are going to remain. So there's the invisibility potion. I don't need the heal, but the 2 dodge sounds pretty nice. So let's do that and kill the phoenix. This way we can avoid getting the burn. And I'm going to kill the donkey too. Now we have 1 more dodge. We lose it when we move here though. So I have to decide, do I want to get the spirits or the gold coins or what? So this enemy applied 2 bleed to us, which means that we take 2 extra damage the next time we take a hit. Which is a little spicy. It's a little spicy, so why don't we go over here? We'll grab the medicinal herb, which will get rid of the bleed. Beautiful. We can kill the skelly here. Now we have to rest again. So I guess ideally we would zigzag all the way up, but we definitely don't have enough health for that. So what we can do, this attacks enemies with the enemy with the most HP, so that's going to be the donkey there. We can use that to get a dodge, and then attack this thing. Now, I'm not so certain we're going to have enough health here still. I'm trying to calculate it like with the burn. I don't think so, but we do have provisions so that we could rest again, but it is risky. Now the bird, when do you take that burn damage? It takes damage when you spend the night. I think we're technically okay. Oh no, I made the bird stronger. That might have been a mistake. I forgot when you rest, the enemies get stronger. Okay, so now we have enough HP to do this though, and we'll be fine. You can see, like, it's easy to just make a mistake and, you know, it's very suddenly ends the run. All right, we got a relic. This is a simple passive. It is not a card that you add to your deck, so this effect you will just have for the rest of the run. Wood cards spend the night for free. Okay, so it refreshes the board when we pick up wood. When an enemy takes burn damage, you receive 2 dodge. We do not presently apply burn to enemies in any way. After you attack an enemy, inflicts 5 thorns to cards around you. So thorns takes a damage when changing positions. So the thorn damage will only trigger when an enemy moves. So it won't really probably do a lot. You can see it even explains around for us as a keyword in the top right, which I'm actually thankful for this. Like it details that it's also diagonally, right? That's actually very nice of them. Do I really want wood scroll? Spend the night for free. Is that even that good? Oh, you can actually right click and get a better view of it. You could take, they actually have to take a burn damage. So burn, they receive damage when we spend the night. I receive 2 dodge. So I'd have to find a way to apply burn. I actually don't love these. We do have a reroll. So why don't we roll it once? It's pretty cheap. Before spending the night, all cards in play receive 3 dodges. Enemies and us. When you spend the night, burn on enemies is triggered an extra time. So this is where you'd want some burn. You are immune to thorns damage. I don't love these either, honestly. It's probably the dodge scrolls, because usually I only spend the night when most, or if not all, enemies are dead. Which is weird, because this one's common. These 2 are epic, but yeah. I'm definitely not really big on any of these. It would cost 10 to roll again. I mean, I guess that could be kind of punishing. We're moving on to the next biome. The first one is super simple in these runs. These runs are very well paced, I guess you should say. Also, they're quick. They're very quick. This game is like $15 on Steam, by the way. And if you have ever played Forward Against the Fold, these are actually the same developers. It's actually on sale for like $12.74 at this very moment. So it's a simple, straightforward game. So we have wood here. Gives you 1 wood, gives +1 max HP to all enemies in play. That's because it's corrupted. So you would not want to collect the wood until you've killed all enemies, if possible. This enemy has piercing, so if we have any shield, it'll go right through it. We now have Follow the Light. Move to the position on the Firefly. If a card is there, swap your positions. So I guess we're going to go this way. This is fine. So this hits the highest health enemy. I could leave it. I guess I will. We'll grab all the wood. I have not used the Firefly very meaningfully in the past, I'll admit. Okay. So what we can do, I'm thinking, we go up here. Then we use the bow to kill that thing, which would have poisoned us anyway. So that's a little bit convenient. I now have 3 dodge. Alright, now I have 6 dodge. So I really want to try to make sure that we spend it. Remember, we lose 1 when we move. Now, how much do we want to milk here? I don't know. Either way, we can take a look and see if we can do a little bit more here. We got some dodge, so that's fine. Can we afford to do all this? 2, 4, but then it applies to bleed. I also have this quick thing. Let's kill that guy. I don't know which enemy it's going to pick. It killed the guy that had... Ooh, I'm worried about this. I mean, I can grab this medicinal herb, but then it could be a problem. Yeah, I think it might kill me. So I think we're just going to grab the votive and leave. I'm just not sure. I want to kill the guy that applied the bleed or the poison, I guess is what I was saying with the skill. Okay, what do we got now? Relic give you a permanent passive effect. After you dodge, you receive as many shield as damage dodge. Yo. What do we got here? You can exceed the maximum HP limit, but you can no longer have shield. So we could potentially heal above 16, I guess. You probably start each battle with 16, but you can go above it. That is interesting. But is that better than the Iron belt? I'm not so sure. I don't have a lot of cards that give me a lot of healing here. But we do get dodge in multiple ways. So I can't help but think that the Iron belt is going to be the better method here. Alright, let's move on. We have the anvil where we can upgrade a card. The invisibility potion is a great one to upgrade, it looks here. Because then it will give us 3 dodge, 3 heal, and it'll be triggered 3 times as far as I understand it. I believe so. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty spicy, huh? That's pretty amazing. Okay. We can even come back and upgrade it again if we get some more money. Okay, so the highest health minion is the Sentinel. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll grab the hunting knife. Good, we killed the thing that would poison. We got bleed, but the medicinal herb clears it. We get to kill the last enemy. Pick up the corrupted wood. Pretty good board clear here. I want to use the dodge up. That way we actually gain the shield as well, right? Maybe it's not as efficient in some ways, but so be it. Okay, we cleared everything. It's possible you should leave, like, that potion, potentially, right? Okay, I think I got a plan here. 9 dodge we got out of that. Let's kill that, and we'll kill that. I guess we'll go here. We're gonna rest again. I'm looking around to see what the best path is here. We have plenty of armor, plenty of dodge. We got a pretty spicy build early on. But I'll take 3 damage if I rest again. We can definitely at least look. I think the way I understand it is that you get higher rarity offers the more votives you actually put on here. So our damage dealt is equal to our health. So if our health gets low, we're going to deal less damage. So I could take 5 damage to rest here. There's no downside as far as I can tell. You can definitely just take a look at the least. So we have 2 dodge. I think we should be fine to do both of these. We're getting pretty high up there. I did get poisoned here, which means that we take some damage. I guess I could have done it all, but I could have milked it a little bit harder. But I don't want to accidentally throw at the same time. Gives you 2 dodge, then attacks 2 random enemies. Yo, 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 yo. Gives you 2 shield for every enemy in play. Gives you 2 shield and 2 dodge. Thinking the ethereal knife. I mean, I like this too, but yeah, clearing more enemies sounds pretty nice, I think. Let's look at our deck here. Yeah, we have to move something else out of the deck now. I think so the single bow deals 5 damage. I think we actually get rid of the hunting knife. I'm worried about, like, I like the medicinal herb to clear status effects. I think we do need some healing. I'm worried about getting rid of the blueberry. I know it's just 1 provision, but it could be kind of important. Still, otherwise we just might not get enough. We got 5 more gold coins here. We get an NPC. They are selling relics. You can move on empty spaces using 1 provision. Oh, that's interesting. After you dodge, receive as many gold as damage dodged. Yo. After spending the night, shuffles all cards in play. After you attack an enemy, inflicts 5 thorns to cards around you. Yo, this is amazing, though, the golden belt. I don't think the others are that great. I kind of want to try to go back. That's the exploration rune. That's for meta stuff. Oh, we can actually fast travel here. That's nice. We're 4 gold short, unfortunately. We cannot upgrade a card again. Not yet, at least. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Lots of medicinal herbs. The single bow will hit the T-Rex over here. Babao, of course, as you do. Let's move over here. I'm going to actually use the quick strike. And then I'm going to use that to dodge the poison. I wonder what's worse. Or should I hit the Kako Demon, which would deal 4? I think you actually dodged that move. Then you hit here, which did poison me, but the armor starts to block it. So that's not a big deal. This way we can go up, grab all this, rest. We get a bunch of dodge. Let's go down here, get rid of you, get rid of you. I guess we'll move down here. So these enemies will automatically attack in the direction that this arrow is pointing. Or rather, the way they're looking. Both. Either or. We had like a lot of dodge there. We're right in the middle for this. There's only 1 enemy spawn, which is kind of bad, huh? A bit unfortunate, almost. Okay, let's milk a little bit further here, though. We got a little bit of dodge. Nothing crazy, though. We're still killing everything very quickly. We have quick strike, but I might hold. Maybe now's a good time to try to avoid this bleed damage. Okay, so we take 5 damage here, which puts us down to 7, but enemies still have rather low HP. I think I will go this way, even though I don't get to dodge this enemy's move. So they have put bleed on me now. I would take 6 damage to rest. I think we gotta leave this guy here. Now I only deal 5, unless I heal first. I mean, we have plenty of armor, so I don't know why I'm so concerned here. I can't help but be careful. I've lost too many a run. I guess you could say. So now I definitely cannot spend the night. It even shows us the symbol, we will die. Cannot even go down to that spirit, because then I would have to rest to refresh the board. Okay, what do we got for ourselves here? We got legendaries. When you receive Frost, you receive Dodge instead. Gives +1 to all holy cards. These are relics. To all holy cards, huh? Does holy mean... It doesn't mean legendary. I don't know what cards are holy. I wouldn't know how to tell. Huh. The apple has been added back into the deck. And I guess we'll leave it. Not certain what it means. You are immune to thorns damage. Well, I don't know if we're really going to get frosted at any point, but I guess in case we would. What does frost do? Reduces the attack to exactly 1 damage. I don't think this is going to do anything. I have 85 gold, I just realized. Holy God. So let us upgrade. The invisibility potion costs 18 to upgrade. We'll do that one more time. And what if I change it to something else? Like the hunting knife here? That costs 40. That's getting really expensive now. Now we can go back here. We could consider buying something here. Shuffles a card. I don't know if I actually want that. Inflicts 5 thorns. It's very cheap. I don't know if it'll matter, though. Okay, I think we can move on to the cave now. We'll save some money for that. There are multiple playable characters. We'll kind of go over that stuff when we finish the run. We can go through the town. So let's see. We got another NPC here. They are selling cards, though. Inflicts 4 thorns to 2 random enemies in play, then swaps their positions. 4 thorns to 2 random enemies in play, then swaps them. So assumably the swap would make them take the thorns damage. Oh, you can actually reroll here too. Sets your shield equal to your lost HP. So it doesn't add shield in case I am low, in case I already have some. It sets your shield. I don't think I like that then. What's wind shield do? Gives you 3 shield. Heals you 4 HP, inflicts 4 thorns to enemies around you. The fact that it heals, I kind of don't hate it. But I might hold. We might earn a ton of money, but we're not in a huge rush. I have 12 spirits, so I could consider quick strike. Enemies get a pretty big increase in health here now, as can be seen. Okay. That enemy does not deal a lot. So the highest HP dude is this guy. So I'm going to do that so that we do not get the bleed. I'm going to attack here so that the dodge does not get wasted entirely. So now, since we're in the caves, it gets dark, and you have to pick up torches to fix that. Haven't made great use of our dodge yet here. Okay, so I guess I want to attack the spider first, and then that way I can grab the herb? Something like that. That way I get at least partially healed. I have 3 dodge now. Oh, but here's our invisibility potion finally. I'll take the ethereal knife first. Okay. This thing has a bunch of dodge. Or it did. Invisibility potion now. 16 dodge. Should I have left that, I wonder? Oh, I kind of went the wrong way there. 17 dodge now. Where are the enemies? Okay. 12 dodge. We're gonna go again. Milk it. We get to dodge that move. We get to dodge that move. I guess I'll still pick up the root. I'm gonna keep going. 7 dodge still. So we got plenty. This guy had thorns, but the thorns isn't gonna do anything since I'm not able to make them move. I have no provisions left. So I would take 7 damage to rest again, which I don't think I'm comfortable doing because it would put us down to 4 HP, which means we hurt the enemies a lot less now. I'm not exactly certain how some of these things work. This apple gives us +1 maximum provisions. So we only got 9 votos on this one. Deals much damage as your amount of provisions to all enemies in play, triggered 1 times. So this is a card that we would add to the deck. Huh. Spends up to 8 gold and gives you as much shield. No. Gives +3 to a random card in play from your deck. Also no? I think also no. I could roll. I don't think... You know, Pitchfork actually sounds pretty good to me. It's fine, at least. I'll get rid of... Well, I kind of want the apple now. I want the apple more than I want the blueberry, I would say. Because provisions seem to actually be important in trying to pick them up. So I could consider rolling this shop to see if we can get some better cards. Deals 2 damage and poison, 2 poison, to all enemies in play. Gives you 6 shield and inflicts you with incurable. Makes it impossible to heal HP. Gives you 1 provision for each empty space. Cost 21. We can always come back. I'm not really convinced that I want that, so I could replace the apple with it. Right? I just don't think that's that great, though, still, right? How do we feel about it? Poison Dagger is okay. Is this to all enemies? It's all enemies, huh? I don't hate it. I'm not certain what I would get rid of. More provisions could help with the pitchfork. I wonder if the bow is really not that meaningful. Oh, I should have checked the other NPC before I went up here, probably. I'll eat the root early. I don't think I care that much. This enemy's going to apply bleed to us. I guess I'll cure the bleed before we move on. I'll leave the torch there and just kill this guy, I think. That's fine. I have 3 dodge. And now I have 18 dodge. Now we can build up some shield. This way, right? By dodging all these attacks. Okay, then we rest again. There's the apple. This guy has a bunch of dodge, though. So I think we want to go down here. Step 1. Everything's dead. Okay, we have nothing to cure, so I'll head this way. I dodged that attack, so we did not receive the bleed. I do not have dodge for this guy, though. So we'll hit, and then we'll go this way to cure it. Now we're poisoned. Let's milk a little bit. Let's go down inside the middle to try to make use of these dodges that we have, right? Okay, I just wanted to throw an attack out there for the sake of the dodge, I think. We take 6 damage on the next rest. I think we gotta call it. Which means we only got the 9. You could have kept going. +1 max HP. Alright. $135. Doubles all your HP healing. Wow. When an enemy receives bleed, give as many gold. Nah. Spirit cards also inflict a burn to all enemies in play. So you could re-roll these, but I think doubling the healing? Maybe it's not that good, but it's good enough, I'd say, right? Let's move up. This guy, choose a statistic to improve. Max HP, max endurance, max provisions. Done. Everything gets a lot more expensive now. Now I'll consider going and buying a card, I think. What was it? There's like the turnip. I think I will. And we'll use the turnip over the hunting knife, I think, to get more provisions. Because the provisions are actually stopping us from being able to milk the enemies enough, huh? We still have $68. Do I want to do max health or max provisions? Give me the provisions. Because, yeah, that's been damaging us quite a lot. Quick strike? Okay. Oh, I should have moved first here so that I could attack this guy right after. Oh, well, it's not a big deal, I think. You're dead. This guy eats our lantern, but it doesn't really matter that much, I find. I'm just gonna use that spot, too. Okay, ethereal knife. Let's go this way. We gain some dodge. We lost it all before we could even do anything, though. Pitchfork did nothing. I wonder if I should have left that there. We have plenty of dodge now. Once again, they kind of just... I feel like they know, and they put the enemies far away to waste my time a little bit. We got plenty of provisions this time, though. They know. So I can farm a bunch of dodge by attacking this enemy. Not dodge, shield. I'm wasting my dodge. I think I'm okay with attacking here still. We have a good amount of provisions. Good amount of shield. Everything looks fine. We dodge. We do not dodge. Maybe we go this way. How much do we want to keep milking? I think we can do one more round. Okay. More votive. You're going to apply bleed. But now I'm out of provisions. It would cost me 7 health to rest again. So I think we just continue onward now. Finally. Has a 1 in 20 chance of permanently giving Echo to a card in play from your deck. Echo is the card's effect is triggered once more. So that's like a really big gamble kind of thing, huh? Gives you 3 dodge. Ooh. Gives you 2 shield and 2 dodge. Huh. Both good, obviously. Is one more dodge worth more, potentially? This scales up better if you upgrade it at an anvil, though. Huh. It's possible the 1 extra dodge is actually better. So we have a good amount of money here, so I guess we're going to spend some. Too bad we didn't have a relic NPC to potentially roll and buy a bunch of stuff from. We could go back here, though, and roll and see if there's anything interesting. Gives a +1 to all cards in play from your deck, triggered 1 time. To all cards in play from your deck, triggered 1 time. Deals 2 damage and 2 frost to all enemies. Do I have space in the deck here, really? Oh, I have to still add the ethereal shield. I think I would rather have the shield than the pitchfork here. Because you don't know when you're going to draw it. And it might not end up dealing that much. Maybe the healing potion isn't that good anymore. But oh well. We still have the turnip. Okay. I think I'm good to go. I don't think I'm interested in adding those to the deck. I don't totally understand how the deck works entirely. It's okay, though. All right, what do we got going on here? So this is the boss. You can kind of see them over there. Seems like a good time to use Quick Strike. It hits the enemy with the most HP, so that's going to be the boss. So it has Fury, deals 4 damage, gains +1 attack after taking damage. So I think a good move here is to go down, use Quick Strike to gain dodge so that I can avoid getting poisoned there. Use Quick Strike again so I can dodge here and avoid getting bleed. This is why we saved up our spirits, you know. Make sure we use up a lot of dodge. Oh, we already killed the boss. I was going to attack the boss, but okay, that wound up going very smoothly, I gotta admit. Okay, we saved someone, and that is the end of the run. We actually did it. So it's not... I feel like I have to continue saying it's not as easy as it looks. I spent a good amount of time dying accidentally pretty often before I played a good amount. New relic unlocked, Book of Providence. Adds 1 golden apple card to danger zones. And we got the Sigil of the Dawn using a special power. Also spends the night for free. Yeah, I haven't been able to play that much, but let's show you the town hub here. There is a lot to unlock. There's plenty of things. We got a new character, I guess, there too. If we go to the workshop, we can use exploration runes. And the way I understand it, you might get a random room that will give you a reward like this, like 5 spirits. This will increase your luck. This will put Echo on a piece of equipment. We have 2 exploration runes, so sure, we'll unlock a couple things. There's a lot of possibilities here going on, though. There's just like a lot of different unlocks, potentially. And you can upgrade this for even more after this, is the way I understand it, at least. We can also spend wood, which we were gathering, to unlock a new building, because we do not have all those yet, either. I don't know what these do yet. You can now upgrade your cards with talismans during your expeditions. Talisman of the Plant generates a random healing card. Inflicts 4 thorns. Gives you 6 shield. Doubles the frost value of enemies in play. So these are all unlocks based on little achievements. Heal, inflict thorns, get shield, inflict frost. I'm a little lost on when you get the talismans and when they work. To be precise. It says it upgrades cards. Yeah, you can also... We're going to need a lot more wood. That's for sure. If you go to the tavern, we can do different playable characters. Oh, right. So Matilda we just unlocked, actually. The village blacksmith. She's a charismatic leader, but sometimes a little too authoritarian. So we'll have a different starting deck. I don't know what her deck's going to be exactly, but yeah, it's going to be a bit different. Or maybe even a lot different. Only 4 max HP and 4 provisions. Oh my gosh, she must play really differently then. At the warehouse, I actually don't know what that does yet because we haven't unlocked it. The market, more unlocks, but this is for different relics. It is based on achievements again, so this is where you can unlock some new relics. The Forge is new cards based on achievements. And this is a new friend that we just made, I believe, because we rescued them. And that's it. There are different zones with different themed enemies. So we saw the Dark Forest in the cave, I think, or something like that. There's also the mountain. Here they have some accessibility options if you want to make the game easier for yourself. But yeah, I think it's a great little game, honestly. I loved their previous game, Forward, Escape the Fold. And so I had a feeling that this one would be, a very solid entry to say the least. It's also kind of the pacing is really nice. I know I had to explain a lot, so this video was kind of long, but we could probably easily get through a run in, like, if I'm playing alone, 10 or 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably play a little bit more slower pace if we show any more in the channel, but if you do want to see more, make sure you let me know in the comments, like and subscribe too. I'll have a link to the game in the description as well if you're interested in it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.